Have you ever seen a gaming controller do this? Now this is the GameSir Tarantula Pro. Now if you grew up gaming on consoles but you just switched over to a PC, you might want to switch over to a controller like this one. Tarantula Pro is compatible with PC, Switch, iOS, and Android, and these have MagRes TMR sticks, which means you're not going to run into any issues with stick drift. You're getting a total of 9 remappable buttons on this controller. You got C1, C2, C3, C4, 2 buttons up top. This entire plate is an actual button itself, and you're also getting 2 extra buttons on the bottom of the controller. Now my favorite feature is the actual triggers, because on a regular controller you have a very long distance to cover for your triggers, but if you flip the switches on the bottom of the controller, you now get Hall Effect Hair Trigger Mode, which basically feels like a mouse click. In the software you can reprogram all 9 of the buttons. You can also reprogram all your RGB. You're also getting a charging dock, so when you're done gaming, just set it down and the next day you're gonna have a fully charged controller. The GameSir Tarantula Pro is an absolute deal when it comes to controllers, so stop buying those basic controllers that are always gonna get stick drift. You buy the Tarantula Pro one time and you're gonna be good for many years. I left you that link below. This gaming keyboard definitely looks sick, and the performance actually matches the aesthetics. 8K polling rate, 0.125 millisecond response time with rapid trigger, dynamic keystrokes, and snappy tappy. This is the Aula Hero 68HE. The massive RGB light bar on the back of this keyboard is insane. It's extremely bright and you can choose different solid colors or pick different patterns. You get the super sleek yet completely useless strap. Absolutely no one knows what that's actually for, but it does look kind of cool. I think the Hero 68HE has the most color options out of any Aula keyboard. But let's get into a quick sound test. Doesn't sound too bad, but it doesn't sound too good either. But honestly, when you have this much performance out of a budgeting keyboard and you have the amazing aesthetics as well, sometimes you can overlook the sound. Aula does have this listed for a really low price right now, so I left you that link below. The CMF Headphone Pros by Nothing just got released, and for the launch these are going to be under $100, which is insane for some of the features that you're getting. Right off the bat, you are getting removable ear cups, which means if your ear cups ever get worn out or get damaged, you can always replace these. One of the most important things is battery life on your headphones. You can get up to 100 hours of playback before you need to recharge, and with the fast charging you can charge these for 5 minutes and get 5 hours of playback. The padding on the ear cups and the headband are extremely soft. They definitely feel like some kind of memory foam material, and all you bass heads are going to absolutely love this feature. On the left ear cup you have a slider that controls how much bass you're going to hear. On the side you are getting a multi-functional roller, which also doubles as a button to pick up phone calls. You got your 3.5mm headphone jack, but let's actually test the audio quality and see what these sound like. Now keep in mind I am no audiophile by any means, so I am your average Joe that does love a lot of bass out of my headphones. So even with the slider all the way down, there is a lot of bass already. You're still getting clean mids and crispy highs, but the highs aren't so loud where they almost feel exhausting to hear for a long period of time. And with the bass slider all the way up, it almost feels like there's a subwoofer in your ear. The Nothing app is truly amazing and so user-friendly as well. You're getting 4 different levels of active noise cancellation. You got concert mode and cinema mode for your spatial audio settings. If you do not like the tuning, you can always go into the equalizer and adjust whatever you need to. They have some presets, but you can also make a custom profile. And CMF by Nothing's also catering to gamers with the low lag setting in the app, but they also include a 3.5mm cable, which is probably the best way to run your gaming headset anyways. The launch sale puts the CMF Headphone Pros well under $100, and with all these innovative features, the beautiful aesthetics and build quality, these are an absolute no-brainer. I left you that link below.